We're back in Christie Downs.
Curiosity killed the cat. What are you videoing for?
So we're back in Christie Downs. My OG followers will know that I'd done an episode here last year. It was my second ever actually episode for Backroads. Because it was only my second episode, it wasn't done very well. I ended up removing the video, and I really just wanted to come back and re-document the area properly. And so that's what we're here for today. For those of you who are new to seeing Christie Downs and that weren't following me at the time, we've got a couple spots through here that we're gonna go suss out. Christie Downs is a fairly notorious area. As you know, we've done the Christie's Creek recently, which is only 5 minutes away from where I am now. And here in the area currently, they're having a massive housing issue with there being vacant land, buildings, housing properties that have been sitting vacant for years and years and years. So when we were here last year, around about 11 months ago, there was a ton of vacant properties, and I've already cased it out a little bit today. They're still vacant, and there's a lot more on top of it. So really today we're just going to be doing a focus on getting around the area, going to a few of the notorious housing blocks and showing you the housing situation that is currently, showing you the area and giving you a vibe of what it's like around here. So first things first, we're just going to head to the first block where there's a mass amount of boarded up homes that have been sitting and lying empty for, I would want to say, well over 2 years plus. I'm sure that there's some that have been there a lot longer. Probably can't see all too well behind me, but all through here, so we're along the train line, all through here is a housing complex. As you can see just here right there behind me, there's one right here, and that's only the start. So we're just gonna get into it, we'll walk through, I'll show you what it's like. And the Christie's Creek is just up the hill this way, only about 5 minutes walk. So this road that we're about to walk onto actually connects over into the reserve down the road there where we done that episode. Yeah, and so for those of you who didn't see that first time that I come through and run the area, I actually grew up here. So I went to high school out here, primary school out here. So I went to Lonsdale Heights Primary School and Christie's Beach High School. So I'm pretty familiar with the area. And this is the block in through here. And this is dozens of these. So this same house was empty when I come through last time, about a year ago. So a good 11 or so months ago, this was still empty. And there's tons more. So we'll do a quick walk through in here, and then down the road there's another block with a bunch of vacant properties, and then another 5 minutes down the road is another lot. So one over there as well. So that's not a good look. Like, we haven't even entered yet, and the first thing that you see is an empty house here, and then along the road, vacant properties. That's not a good look, housing trust. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially when you've had them sitting here for knows what, how many years now? So we can get a quick little suss at this, show us just sort of how big this particular complex is. There's about 53 joints in here, and we'll try and see and count as we go along how many of those are empty. This one looks like it's actually being renovated. If you just remember as well, the ones who've seen that first one, I didn't go in here either, but I'm not going to go in again today. We'll just see if it's still there. I don't think that one was. Still empty. Still empty. yeah, and another one there. So where are we at now? There's one at the front. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo. Hey, what's going on? 4 out of 53. I reckon we're going to count an easy maybe 15, 20 of them, eh? So, anyway. Yeah, so this one definitely looks like it's being renoed. It's had a coat of paint on it, which it didn't have last time, so it looks like maybe it's being repaired. I just coming through doing a bit on the housing situation that's all through here.
Yep.
Do you know what the go is with all these empty places and stuff, or do you know how long they've been vacant, or?
I don't.
No idea. No. All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You live here?
Yeah.
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 Is it quiet in here?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Gets a little bit rowdy. Easy.
Mm.
All right, bro. Well, I'll get out of your hair. All good? Yeah, so I do YouTube, bro. I just go to fucking different areas here in the state and I document different subjects. This area's got a lot of vacants.
Yeah.
So that's just what I'm doing here, bro.
Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Bobsta. Easy. It would be getting quieter considering how many of the fucking joints in here are empty, but this is more of a private style housing community in here. So this isn't sort of the kind of block that you just accidentally come walking through, because to get in here you got to come in to here specifically. So it's sort of out of sight and out of mind, and I guess that's another reason why these properties get to sit vacant for so long, until somebody comes along, I suppose, like myself, and sort of shows it to you guys. Otherwise, driving along the main roads in the surrounding areas, you'd easily just go straight past this and not even know. You know what I mean? So let's let this guy pass. Hey, so got that one there. And bro, like I'm not gonna lie. If you know that smell, you know that smell, right? But walking just through that little strip there, full smells like gear. Like full got a hell sweet scent come off, fucking full gear smell, bro. And if I just walk through a cloud, somebody's just been blowing it out of their house or something. Like as if somebody's just been blowing it out or something, man. I'd definitely just walk through a cloud of it. So this joint was empty as well when we come through the first time. And you know, other than the exterior damage and the vandalism and stuff, you can see that the interior of this, you know, is intact. So we know for certain that this one's been here like this for about over a year, but it probably has been a lot longer that it sat here before I was even aware of it. And like I said, it being sort of more privatized up here, you got the main road down here, so there's a massive hill. You can't actually get up this hill, so accidentally coming through here wouldn't happen. You got to know it's here and come into here specifically. Even the rocks aren't safe. So that one there makes 7. And that one there makes 8. And that one there makes 9. I feel like the Count from Sesame Street. 9 is the number of the day. So it's 9 we're at. And you can see I brought this point up the last time I come through and done this EP with the screens that are up here. So quite often when a house has those types of screens, the prior resident or the house itself is actually reserved for victims of domestic violence. So you will see that quite often whenever there's been somebody who's, you know, basically in refuge will get a property that has this extra sort of security on it. And so that makes 9. Yeah, so there's a few spots we're going to check out today. A couple of notorious blocks that are come up in here through Christie Downs. As you would have seen as well, Sid Cunt come to Christie Downs recently. He went to the Ann Flats. I told him to go over there, and he went over there and nearly got himself killed, but we'll go out and check it out as well today.
How much damn camera? Get out of my face.
Oh, sorry, wrong question.
Fuck off.
I was told to come see this place, the historic Ann Flats. Crackhead Flats. Oh, is that yours? Yes. Look at this. That sucks, man. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Bobsta, we just went to Ann Flats and yeah, nearly got killed. Thanks for the recommendation. No, it was pretty rough, dude. Kind of sad. A lot of pretty challenging stories.
I know already there's none over through here that are vacant, because this is the side that you see as you come in off of the main road. So no need to go walk over through there. But yeah, we're basically gone through this block, and then we'll just do a quick run around the outside. Looking at it like that, statistically, you've got 20% of the block in here is vacant amidst the housing crisis, which is ridiculous. You know, we looked inside that one back there that had no structural damage. There was nothing actually wrong with the property per se, but for whatever reason it's been sitting there for well over a year, possibly a few, and there's no real justification for it. So going around the outside now, we're at 20% vacant.
Curiosity killed the cat. What are you videoing for?
I'm videoing a documentary, bro.
On what?
Christie Downs.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah, the housing situation and just the area in general.
Thanks, buddy.
You can suss me out, man. I'm on YouTube, Bobsta.
I don't care. I just wanted to know because I've seen you walk around with a camera. That's all.
All good, all good.
That's it, mate.
All right, mate. Yeah, so come up to Ann Close Flats here. These are probably the most notorious block of housing units here in the area, and it's a housing block that I actually lived in.
Police were today back at this block of notorious Christie Downs units.
It's nothing but insane violence.
After the body of 43-year-old Laurel Floyd was yesterday discovered on her balcony. Major Crime Police today confirming her death isn't suspicious, but residents here say too many people have died at this complex.
Survival of the fittest, I suppose.
One resident says there's now been 4 deaths in tragic circumstances in as many years. They fear they'll be next.
I'm sick of saying that, the exact words, does someone have to die on this property before anything changes for the good?
Piles of needles, broken windows, rubbish, constant crime and screaming day and night.
It's more commonly known as the crack flats. There's a lot of drugs.
Doors barricaded to keep themselves safe.
With heavy boxes and heavy metals and anything that'll hold that door shut.
The people I have spoken to here today all have their own life story. Some have admitted to having serious drug problems, but others are just down on their luck, suffering from circumstances which have meant they've been unable to work. One man says he was on the Housing Trust placement list for 20 years before he was offered a flat here.
Mine, people had knocked back because of a previous death. That didn't bother me because I just needed a place.
The state government wouldn't comment on this complex in particular, but says it's committed to improving public housing. Hannah Ford, 7 News.
So when I was 16, I actually grew up here in Christie Downs. And so when I was living with my dad, come around when I turned 16, he ended up leaving to live interstate. He wanted to go live in Nimbin, and I ended up here at these units for some time. So I ended up living here for about a year. We're not going to spend too much time in here. I mean, it was pretty hectic back in the day, and it still is. So a lot of people don't like seeing cameras, they don't like being filmed, things like that. So we'll go through, I'll show you the old unit where I used to live. We'll do a little bit of a walkthrough because there's quite a few empty flats in here, and we'll go head off to the next spot and cover a few other parts of the area around here in Christie's. But I've seen everything you could imagine go down here, like things that I can't say on camera or put on YouTube, you know what I mean? But just know that living here is one hell of a fucking experience that will stay with you for the rest of your life, straight out. All down close. Yeah, so last time I come through here to film the EP, this was still all open. A lot of these vacant units were still open, but they've seemed to have been shut off. Storm, you living here at the moment? Yeah. Is it still going off, or?
It still goes off.
Still goes off.
I here a few months back.
What's that?
My missus died here a few months back.
Was that your missus? Oh, crazy. Sorry to hear that, brother. Yeah, my condolences, man.
Police swarm a Christie Downs unit after the devastating discovery this morning.
They were good people, would help people if they needed to. Yeah, it's a tragedy what's happened.
A 43-year-old woman found dead on her balcony.
About 3 o'clock this morning I heard a lot of yelling and fighting and stuff going on.
A neighbour who's a nurse telling 7 News the victim's sobbing partner asked her for help. Did you know that there was just nothing you could do?
Yes.
Crime scene investigators and forensic officers have combed the area for evidence. The woman's partner taken into custody.
When police arrived, there was a male on the scene, a 54-year-old male, who became upset, and as a result, the allegation is that he has assaulted police.
I saw a guy being led away into a paddy wagon.
While it's unclear how she died, the death is being treated as suspicious until police receive the results of a post-mortem.
Depending on what we find out, it may result in a criminal investigation, or it may be something that is, natural causes. We just don't know.
Neighbours say the couple collected hard rubbish which they stored inside the unit, so they often slept on the balcony. But exactly what happened last night is still being pieced together by detectives. Locals say that yelling was often heard coming from the unit.
It was just a couple yelling and screaming at each other. There was a lot of swearing.
I want to get out. It's too close to home.
The woman's partner is being treated in hospital tonight and will appear in court at a later date. Hannah Ford, 7 News.
Brother.
She rang me up yesterday morning saying, Dad, I can't handle this no more. Then rang the coppers and all that, but they got to her in time, so...
Thank God, yeah.
Thank God. I just would have been sick.
It's hard, isn't it, man?
Let's give her anyway, mate.
Bobsta, Bobby.
There's not many people here, but...
Nah, because what, they're clearing all the joints out at the moment, are they?
I don't know what they're fucking doing. They're supposed to be... supposed to be taking me out of my unit, put me into another unit so I can fix mine up, but put me in a motel for about a week or two.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. Cheers. I appreciate you giving me some of your time, man. Yeah, so this one right here, this was the old unit I was living in. So I lived here for about a year, and yeah, man, some of the roughest experiences of my life. Like I said, there's not things I can't relay here on the camera, but just understand, like it's another level. They used to go off in here too, man. Like I may mention when I first come through here, all these communal areas, they used to go off in the day, man, like all day long. Yeah, people hanging out here in the communal area. All types of shit going on, man. Parties being thrown all day long, fucking everything, man. So they don't even have any laundries at the moment. because the laundries have been closed off. Another one up there. That's been thrashed, lad. Yeah, so that's all there really is to it, you know what I mean? Got a couple vacants in there. We managed to get a chat in with one of the blokes, managed to get a chat in with that fella there, and you know, I don't want to drag it out too much, just walking through, just showing you the same thing over and over. If there's nobody out, nobody walking about, willing to talk or whatever, there's, you know what I mean? So wrapping it up and getting moving to the next spot. Another empty joint here. It's ridiculous. They're everywhere. Empty fields. So here we have the infamous Christie's Beach High School. Went to this high school a while, and pretty hectic, man. You know, I've seen a lot of shit go down out here, and I actually seen somebody be gutter stomped on the gutter right here. I have no idea the circumstances behind why or whatever, but I was coming out after school, after home group, walking out over the oval here. Massive group of people out over here, had no idea what was going on. Two chicks, man, these two girls, started scrapping it with each other. They were ripping each other's hair. One of the chicks got the other one down on the ground here, fell over into the gutter, and then just had her head kicked the shit out of against the gutter. Crazy shit, man. That's just one fucking thing, like out of dozens I could rattle off. But we're not here for war stories. We're not here for that today. So yeah, Christie's Beach High School, man. This was back before they had the gates and that too. Back when the lads over the other side. Back when the lads over the other side actually used to, oh shit, lad, we got a crazy behind us. He's full barking and carrying on. Can you hear that? Shit, he's gonna see me standing here with the camera and come straight over to me, bro. Yo. Doing alright, bro?
Yeah, man. It's getting rough with security.
Yeah, the dog's down there, bro. We might actually see something happen in here. The cops are about to pull this guy over. Shit, lad. Yeah, so sometimes people can be very, very, very unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna go down. So colonnades no longer center down that direction. And so if you're new to the channel, we've already documented that area. You can go check that out if you want. During that episode, we just walked through the main Colonnade shopping center. We ran into Bruce from Hackham, from the Hackham West EP, and he took us down to no longer's Tent City. So you can go check that out if you haven't already. This section here, the last section of Christie Downs, that is worth noting for the episode as being one of the notorious sections. After this, there isn't too many pockets of the area that are considered notorious. Occasional riffraff in every part of the area, but these particular sections, and they're predominantly where the reputation of this area comes from, is these blocks that I've been going through today are pretty much the blocks that have made the reputation that Christie Downs has today. So this is the last section anyway, and we got to always make sure that when we come out into an area that we hit the back roads, what the series is so famously named after. And just along here on these back roads, rubbish galore, lad. We have community service incentives in this area also. So not even 10 minutes away, the lads there do community service every single day of the week, Monday to Saturday. And they will take the boys, I know because I've done it, they will take the boys on the bus to pick up rubbish along the expressway, and even take them down into areas like Oaklands and Edwardstown to clean up. Meanwhile, 5 minutes away from their headquarters here in Noarlunga, you've got rubbish littered all over the joint. This shit sits here like this, and it's going to continue to just pile up all the way down. So again, like, lads, if you're watching this, you know what to do. You need to come down here, right? And this shit needs to get cleaned up. The government is paying money for the areas to get cleaned up. Why you have a community service, why you have a corrections building down here that has community service, and you take them all the way down to fucking Edwardstown to clean up, is retarded. They have their own correction services centre down there with community service. They don't need to be going down there. They need to be here. They need to be here in Christie Downs, Noarlunga and the surrounding areas, because it is a fucking joke. People have to live here. People have to live in this fucking area and walk through this. Kids walk along this to go to fucking school. We have the Christie's primary school here, and then over the road from that is the Christie's high school. Kids are walking along here every day to go to school and have to walk past this shit. So this is the section all in here, and it goes for a few blocks all the way around. Up a little bit further around the corner, you've got a few pieces of land that have been sitting vacant now for quite a bit of time. No redevelopments happening there just yet.
What area is the dodgy area around here, mate?
Huh?
What area is the dodgy area around here?
All of them. Funny gun. You seen the content then, yeah? Yeah, sweet.
No, I see you all the time while I'm out at the instant. I'm like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, nah, fucking, I just try and touch on the subjects, you know, like all the rubbish down there.
Yeah.
I did community service up here a couple of years ago. They take us on the bus all the way to Edwardstown to clean.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just making a big point about that. Like,
they also make you go sit at the bloody local rubbish dump and clean up that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's like the local area needs fucking some TLC, you know what I mean?
Most of that along there now is the homeless.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how.
Every couple of weeks it's clean.
Yeah.
And then the homeless come. Because if you go to the underpass over the train line at the Noarlunga station there, under the bridge there, homeless communities living underneath.
Oh, wow.
Now. So it's actually put additional walls, carbon blocks and that.
Yeah, no shit.
So that'll be the best place to actually go right now.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
And have a look there, and all over down that way. So there's a lot of homeless people now.
Hectic. Yeah, I'll head over there then.
Nice.
Yeah, sweet.
All good, mate.
All right. Take care. Oh, well, that's good to get a little bit of that's good to get a little bit of context then. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll head back to the car, we'll do a couple roll-through shots just of this as we're going on our way to the bridge, and we'll go over and see what the situation is. Yeah, so the homelessness in these areas is getting out of control as well. They're just all over the joint. We've really documented all that we could with the Notorious side of Christie Downs here.